Hello, welcome to another video on the 2.8 V6 engine. Today we're doing the forge mechanical reset valve conversion. So the original recirculation valve is an electronic unit bolted on the front of the turbocharger with 3 bolts. This one's tucked away down there, it's been removed, as it is here on this spare turbo that I've got. The issue with the original one, it does a nice job and everything, but eventually when we're tuning the vehicles and we're shooting for sort of 380, 400 horsepower, obviously going to be running higher boost pressures, and with that these units can start to fail. The way that these ones fail, these electronic ones, is particularly on a manual. So manual cars are different to auto cars. Automatic cars, they don't drop. If you're flat out between gear changes, it doesn't actually open. It doesn't relieve the boost pressure, because it changes so quickly. But on the manual cars, this actually opens, so it diverts some air. Then you put, so you change from second gear, you put your clutch down, it dumps the boost, and then this tries to close again, and then away you go again in the next gear. But what tends to happen is between gear changes, this can't actually return, because it can't actually fight the boost pressure, and then it gets stuck, and then you end up with a boost leak. So we do see that really commonly. You'll be driving along, 21 psi boost, change gear, and then it will just drop to like 10, 12, maybe even 5 psi, and it can't generate any boost. You let off the throttle, put your foot back on the throttle, and then it boosts again. Really common, and it's usually this, because it's not strong enough. For reliability's sake, we replace this with a mechanical version, which is made by Forge Motorsport, and sort of the best on the market, really. This is it here. So that's the Forge one there. It's made of billet aluminium. So you get it as a kit, comes with different springs. You've got yellow, blue and the green. The green is fitted as standard, and it's actually the green one that we select. It seems to operate quite nicely. Now with this one is, it will need a vacuum pipe attached for it to operate properly. So the vacuum pipe, I'm going to show you where it fits. So it needs to see vacuum and boost pressure. So it has to be after the throttle body, which is over here. So it has to be within the inlet manifold or one of the pipes. Some people cut the plastic pipe at the back of the engine, and then I'm not a fan of that method myself. It's a bit of a bodge. The method I use is I actually install one of these. So it's 8th NPT thread. I drill a hole. The hole is 8.7 millimeters. I start out with a small drill, work my way up, and then 8.7 mil. Then I put a tap through, and then I wind one of these in here with some PTFE tape so it seals off nicely. Put the pipe on with a clip as well so it doesn't blow off. Can run it several different ways. Some of the cars, they've got like a little hole in the bulkhead, and actually run it around the wiper scuttle and then all the way around and then to the diverter valve. On this particular vehicle, it didn't have the hole, so I've actually run it down here, and this one's got the SAI system deleted, so there's a bit more space. And then this pipe I'm going to tuck underneath and hide it, and then connect it up on there. So with the diverter valve itself, there's a couple of slotted holes on the bottom here. There's a particular way round that's the best way round to do it. So on the turbocharger, the bottom right hand bolt needs to line up, so you've got the 2 slots and the hole at the bottom. That's the best one to line up together, so you actually get the most amount of space for air to flow between the 2 slots. If you had the diverter valve on a different way round, then you might not actually recirculate any air whatsoever, and it'd just be like a blank. So you have to get it the right way round. So 2 slots, bolt hole at the bottom, goes to the bottom right hand side of the turbo. Now we've got, there are other things on the market like this one here, and I think Mamba sell them, and it's just sort of a universal diverter valve. They do fit, but they don't seem to hold boosts, start getting boosting issues. So whatever you do, don't buy that. You end up just paying twice. Buy cheap, pay twice. That's the saying, how it goes, isn't it? There we are. So this one will be boosting well, hopefully. Side note, the electrical plug, I tend to just tape it up so you don't get water in it and tuck it aside. Obviously with the valve disconnected, you will get a malfunction light on the dashboard, but this vehicle's being mapped by a tuner anyway, so that will be all deleted and run nicely anyway. So not an issue if you're getting the car mapped. If you are getting if you're not getting the car mapped, then you can still do this, but you have to leave this plugged in. So leave it connected in, but then just tuck it down inside the battery tray area down here. It will still operate, the computer will still see that it's there, and you won't get any malfunction lights then. So this has to be plugged in if you're not getting mapped. If you're getting mapped, then unplug it and get the tuner to do it properly. But yeah, just a little side note.